noon, a woman is recovering in the hospital today after being attacked by one of her own dogs. The woman was visiting family in Lauderhill when the attack happened.
The dog was shot by officers after they found it on top of her last night. CBS 4's Maribel Rodriguez is live at the apartment in Lauderhill. And Maribel, do we know how she's doing today?
Well, Lauren, officials told us she underwent surgery late last night and is now in critical condition. We also spoke with neighbors who say the woman is in her 30s. She has been staying with family members for about a month, and we're very surprised this happened because they say they would see her every day walking her 3 dogs out here, and they never showed any signs of aggression. This pit bull mix is restrained and removed from an apartment building. The dog, one of 3 belonging to a woman who was viciously attacked by at least one of them inside an apartment at Calypso K in Lauderhill.
It surprised me, very much surprising. This is what really happened this evening, because it's hard to know that you grow an animal and they turn on you.
According to a neighbor, the woman has owned at least one of the dogs since it was a puppy. But just before 5 p.m. on Monday, at least one of them turned on her. Her nephew arrived during the attack and shared what he saw with Joyce Jacob, his neighbor.
She was laying there and, the dogs were on her, biting her, and she was telling him to call the police.
This video taken by a resident shows officers at the door using pepper spray to get the dog off its owner. When that didn't work, police say the officer was forced to shoot the dog. They managed to drag her out.
Both her arms, her face, her feet. I'm assuming the side of her because there was blood on the side of her. The dogs were actually in there ripping her clothes off because her clothes was like hanging and dangling off of her.
The woman was rushed to the hospital in critical condition while police, animal control, and SRT stayed behind hours to get the dogs out safely before anyone else got hurt.
And I really think if he had came home, that she would have got killed in there, because at that point she wasn't able to move. She looked like she became undefensive. And again, looked like she was in shock, so she pretty much was just laying there.
And again, officials tell us that woman is in critical condition. As for the dogs, officials tell us they're with animal control. The dog who was shot is doing okay. However, it's unclear what will happen to the dogs. Now, that neighbor we spoke with also told us, the woman's neighbor said that he believes that the 2 smaller dogs may have been fighting, and when she went to separate them, the big dog may have attacked her. We're live in Lauderhill. Maribel Rodriguez, CBS 4 News.